What's up, Guardians? My name is DFlawless, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Hunters, do you want to move through the battlefield like a ghost in the night and sow seeds of doubt and fear among your enemies as you strike with deadly precision? Do you want to blow stuff up with swords? Then do I have the build for you. I call it the Chaos Assassin. Don't front, I know you love it. So what we're doing in this build is we're taking advantage of the new Void 3.0 Night Stalker for the Hunter subclass. We're going to be using some fun new aspects and fragments, and by the time we're done, you're going to be blowing stuff up, throwing smoke bombs, and sneaking in behind your enemies to get that sweet sword kill. Let's talk about the build. So first, let's talk about the gear we're using and the mods we have chosen for this build. Now, I know what you're thinking, and yes, we are using double special weapons for this build, but hear me out, it'll all make sense. In our first slot, we have the Fortissimo Slug Shotgun. We have it rolled with Demolitionist. Demolitionist is critical here. Now, you don't have to use a special weapon, but I like the way it played with the special weapon. Demolitionist, Osmosis on that shotgun, and we're using the Enigma Glaive, which you can receive through weapon crafting. It's the first weapon you craft in the Witch Queen campaign, so you should definitely have it. I went with Impulse Amplifier here and Unrelenting for that health regen, also Light Mag for that fast reload. So we're going to be pumping out a lot of damage, but we're also going to be getting health back because of Unrelenting. And for our heavy weapon, you saw it in the preview, we have the Quick Fang. Mine has Relentless Strikes and One for All, so when you're working against a crowd of enemies, One for All is going to kick in and you're going to start pumping out a lot of damage. Now, let's talk about mods. One of our key mods here in the helmet slot is Elemental Ordnance. We're going to be dropping an Elemental Well when we get a kill with our grenade. I have Shotgun Ammo Finder as well as Harmonic Siphon, which when you get rapid weapon final blows with your Void subclass, you're going to drop Orbs of Light so you can get your super. Then on our arms, we have Unstoppable Glaives to deal with unstoppable champions. We have Explosive Wellmaker, which is going to drop a solar well when we get an explosion, and Glaive Dexterity, and of course Fastball. You can change those up as you like, but definitely go with Explosive Wellmaker. And for our chest piece, we have Elemental Armaments, which is going to give you a well whenever you get a weapon kill that matches the energy type of your subclass. So for the Glaive, we're going to be dropping Void Elemental Wells. And then of course, Concussive Dampener, Sniper, and a Discipline mod here. Again, you could change these out, but I really like the way this build feels with Elemental Armaments. The exotic we're using is Omnioculus. This is going to give us an extra smoke bomb, and also we're going to get some damage resistance when we're invisible, which we are going to be invisible a lot. Omnioculus is a must-have here. It gets you into that flow state of constantly having smoke and constantly being invisible. And on our legs, we have the seasonal artifact mod, Glaive Scavenger, and the elemental mod that we're using is Well of Life. When we pick up that solar well, we're going to start getting a bump in our health regen, Innervation, which means we get more grenades when we pick up an Orb of Power, and Recuperation is going to replenish our health when we pick up an Orb of Power. And now we're getting into the fun stuff. On our class item, we actually have two of the seasonal mods that you can get on the Synaptic Spear. That is Suppressive Glaive and Volatile Flow. Suppressing Glaive is going to apply the suppressed status effect onto enemies when you do damage with the glaive, and Volatile Flow is going to make it so that whenever you pick up a Void Elemental Well, all your Void weapons then get volatile rounds. That means explosions. What makes this build so fun, what makes it work, the pièce de résistance, is how well this pairs with the Void 3.0 Hunter. So for our aspects and fragments, of course, we have the snare bomb, but we're using scatter grenades here, which is new to the Hunter kit. This is my favorite grenade in the game. It does a ton of damage and it makes this build possible. Now, very important for our first aspect, we have Stylish Executioner, which whenever we defeat a weakened, suppressed, or volatile enemy, we go invisible and get True Sight. That's basically every enemy that's affected by any status condition. And then we have Trapper's Ambush, which is going to give us Quick Fall, which allows us to go invisible, but it also weakens enemies that are caught in the trap below us. For fragments, we have Echo of Undermining, which causes your Void grenades to weaken enemies. Then we have Echo of Provision, which damaging targets with grenade grants us melee energy, aka more smoke bombs. And then Echo of Expulsion, void ability final blows cause targets to explode. So if you remember explosive Wellmaker earlier, you're starting to see the synergy. Basically, the way it works is you go into any battle. If you have your grenade, use your grenade. If not, use Quickfall, use an ability, get that ability kill, pick up those elemental wells. You can also get elemental wells from your glaive or your void weapon that you're using. And you're just going to be unstoppable. It's an endless chain. You're going invisible, you get true sight, you get volatile rounds from the void elemental wells that you pick up. You're going to be picking up solar wells from all the explosions that you're creating, which is going to give you added healing. And the elemental wells all the while are feeding all of your abilities, so you're constantly getting it back. Not to mention you're actually helping your teammates. You're causing suppression, weakness, all kinds of status ailments against your enemies. So it's not selfish by any means. But that about sums everything up. Please like the video if you like the video, and let me know what you think about the build, if you're going to try it, if you've tried it, and what you think. I'm personally loving it. It's the only way I like to play Hunter right now in Witch Queen. Go out there and sow seeds of chaos, you hunters. But that's it for me. That's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.